What's up, everyone? This is Ray Baguio, and you're listening to Digitally Matters, a podcast for anything digital that really matters to you and your business. Let's start the show. In this episode, I am joined by a TikTok user, and she's actually gaining some popularity these days.
Hi, I'm Ashley Julianne. I had started making TikTok videos somewhere around April this year, and I
Mhm.
do acting videos on TikTok.
Why acting videos? Why not like the others?
A lot of people on TikTok would do dancing videos and makeup videos, but I don't know, like I felt more drawn to the POVs. It's called POVs when you act on TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
I felt more drawn to them because I've always wanted to be a Netflix actor
Whoa,
because
okay.
yeah,
Shooting for the stars, eh?
I guess so.
Okay, but did you have any acting experience or any background whatsoever?
I didn't take any acting lessons at all.
Oh,
I just kind of envisioned myself as like I try to feel what I think the person I am impersonating would feel like, so it
mm.
helps me act, I guess, in a way. Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen some of your videos, and are those tears real or are they just effects?
they're I mean they're real, but I'm not actually sad. I usually just
Wow.
fan my eyes until they get sensitive, and then they
What?
like the tears usually fall out.
What do you do to your eyes again?
I use my hand and I fan my eyes,
Oh,
and
okay.
then since I have sensitive eyes, they usually fall out quite easily.
I see. Okay, they're actually quite convincing, though. Yeah, I was looking at some of your videos, and I know you didn't want to do dance videos, but I've seen your recent one of your recent videos. You were dancing. What was that about?
Yeah. Um, okay, so I do like dancing, but usually when I post dancing videos,
Hmm.
it doesn't do as well as the ones where I act because people follow me for my POVs and
There
not
you
for
go.
that. So it doesn't do as well as um how a POV would do. You know what I mean?
Yes, yes. So your approach is, your strategy is to give your audience what they really want from you, like what type of content they want to see from you, right? So that's acting or
Yeah.
POVs. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
How do you develop these content? How do you come up with the idea of what type of content to create?
Um, if I'm inspired by another POV creator, I will recreate their video and then I'm gonna give them credits by tagging them in the caption. But in terms of the ones that I think of myself,
Mm-hmm.
when I'm scrolling through TikTok, I hear a sound.
Mm.
Most of the time, the idea pops into my head right away. So I don't really know how that works,
Okay.
but yeah.
So by instinct, you don't have a schedule for this, right?
No, I don't. I just do whatever I feel like doing in that day.
Oh, okay. That's quite interesting because some of those who are actually doing content on TikTok, they have like some sort of a schedule, and they even have surveys. They would ask their audience or their followers what type of videos they would want them to do next. And then they start from that and then come up with inspiration. Yeah. Then they'll get some inspiration from others. But in your case, you just browse through the news feed, and if you hear something or see something that gives you that light bulb, then you come up with the content. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. And how often do you come up with your content?
How often do I post in a
Yes,
day?
yes, yeah.
I try to post every day. So I usually post 2 to 3 videos a day. It depends on how many drafts I have.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I try to post every day, but there are some days where I don't have enough drafts, so I'm gonna
Okay.
skip posting for that day. But that's only happened like twice. So
Okay, I can, I can just imagine that's tough. I mean, each day, even the professional or so-called professional ones who are already active on TikTok, just produce
Yeah.
content, not every day. I mean, it's quite hard, have that creativity juice flowing each day, because life happens and sometimes they just need to take a pause, and at least once a week is already decent enough. But for you, your goal is to have at least one uh, post a day or one video a day, right?
At least 2 posts a day,
Two.
yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Do you have anyone who supports you on this? I mean, do you have someone holding the phone with you, or are you just doing all these videos by yourself on your own?
Oh, when I first started, I
Yes.
used the window in my room. There was a window, so I put my phone on there. But then I bought a ring light so I could put my phone in there while I have lighting. So I don't really, nobody really helps me when I make the POVs. It's all just, me adjusting and everything. So
Now, you've been following a lot of users or TikTok influencers as well, right? Can you name some?
yeah, name some
Some of
different
them.
POV
Yeah.
creators.
Yeah.
Um, well, one of my friends, she's actually really good at acting. Her name is Valerie Versace. She does POVs as well, and
Mm-hmm.
she posts 2 videos a day as well. Um, she's a good actor.
Okay. And do you also do like duets with her? Because I understand in TikTok you can do duets, right?
Yes, I think I have not done a duet with her before, but I probably should because
Yeah.
she's duetted some of my videos before.
What would make you decide which user you would want to do a duet with?
Oh, again, it's like this. It's very spontaneous when I'm
Okay.
scrolling through TikTok and I see someone who's made a POV that I think that I could duet, and
Mm-hmm.
I think that it needs 2 people for it to make sense. I'm gonna duet it. Yeah, there's
Oh,
not
okay.
really a plan for any of them.
The way you make it sound, it seems like from my end, okay, hearing from you, from my end, it seems like it just runs smoothly by you. I mean, it sounds so easy to create content or videos for TikTok, but I understand it's not. I've heard some of my friends saying that it's not really that easy, but hearing from you, it seems very easy. But I know there are challenges. I would like to ask if, from your end, do you see or experience any challenges when being active on TikTok? Do you see any challenges there? Any problems? Any issues?
Um, in terms of problems, well, I don't think so. I guess it is really stressful sometimes to get up, do your makeup, choose an outfit every day, get yourself ready to make a 15-second video.
Oh.
And if it doesn't do well, like it doesn't get enough views or it doesn't get any likes, you kind of feel a little, um, not bad, but you feel kind of disappointed because you spend a lot of time on it. So I guess that's
Mm.
one of the problems that I've encountered.
How about your relationship with your followers? They do leave comments. I see a lot of comments on your videos as well. Do you engage with them? Do you reply to their comments? How do you decide when and how to, or when you need to respond to them?
I like to talk to people in my comments. So if they say hi, or
Mm-hmm.
most of the comments I get are like, "Hi, I'm early, I'm first," or if there are actual comments that are funny, I'm going to respond to them.
Wow.
And I try to respond to as much as I can because I see every single comment, but there are a lot. So sometimes I do Zoom calls if I'm in the mood for it,
Really?
and then I'm going
Wow.
to talk to them. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. You're taking the extra mile then. Okay.
I guess so. I mean, they're really fun as well, and they're my source of entertainment now because I don't go to school and we can't go out.
Ah, okay. Now we're talking about the followers, your followers here, and from the friends I know who are active on TikTok, one of the challenges or of the things that they don't like about being active on TikTok are the comments. Sometimes they get nasty comments, sometimes they get flattering comments, but in most cases there are some, like, I believe they call them trolls or something. It seems like they're just,
Trolls.
yeah, they're just there to harass you or something like that. Do you get those as well?
It's funny because I can probably count on one hand the times I got hate comments because I don't usually put anything out that um I don't usually get hate comments,
Mm-hmm.
and when I do, it's very like rarely.
Well, good for
I don't
you.
know.
That's
Yeah,
good to know. It seems like your followers really do love you organically or genuinely because they don't want to, throw hate comments on you. But that's good.
I
That's
guess
good to
so.
know. If you are to start over and start with a new TikTok account, what would you do differently this time?
Um, I think that maybe I would plan out the content that I want to put out in advance
Mm.
because the reason I got a larger following
Mm-hmm.
was because of this one video, and it was a series. It
Oh.
was really hard to keep up with that because I did not think ahead, and everything. Everyone was commenting like, "Do a part two," and I didn't know what to do the next day because I didn't have a part two to put out. So probably be more prepared
Mm-hmm.
and think ahead on storylines and stuff like that.
That's actually good. That's actually a good realization. But I would also think that one of the best things about you, why you got those followers, is because of your, I'll call this genius, but you're being spontaneous when it comes to creating or thinking or planning, or not planning, but coming up with content. What sparks your light bulb, so to speak, is actually what allows you to create the content your followers would love. So you might want to mix it with, planning it out. Probably instead of, if you can do, let's say, moving forward, if you can do two or three videos or drafts in a day, instead of posting it within the same day, you can actually just plan it, like, spread it out. So at least you can give yourself some breathing time or some day off, but not
Yeah.
worried about, your followers not hearing from you or seeing anything from you. That might work well for you.
Yeah, since school is starting in 3 days for me, I have to make a lot of drafts because I doubt I'll be able to make any TikToks when school starts. So, um, I think I'm gonna rely on the pre-made videos that I've made so
Hmm.
that I can still post even though I'm not like moving from my bed because I'm
Yeah,
studying.
yeah, true, true, true. And well, I'm coming from a business standpoint here now, okay? Because
Yeah.
there are a lot of brands or businesses who are actually on the lookout, especially because of the pandemic. They're having issues with growing their business and even keeping up or surviving this pandemic through the pandemic. They're actually looking for ways to, how to call this, promote themselves or still be relevant to their customers or audience. And social media is indeed one of the most go-to, or the go-to strategy for marketing these days. So a lot of brands are actually looking into TikTok as well. It's just that because it's so fun, that some brands just can't see themselves going to TikTok, creating content just like you and the others who are doing well in TikTok are doing. So what they're trying to do is, most of them, is they reach out to the users, the active users who are getting good following. I can see that the last time I checked, you have 130, almost 132,000 followers on TikTok. So that's really a lot. Has any brand or any business reach out to you for, some collaboration or partnership?
Yes, there were actually a few brands that reached out to me.
Cool.
I got paid for doing a sponsorship. I had to make a 15-second video promoting this certain brand's Instagram page, and I got paid for it. And but some didn't work out because some brands wanted to send stuff to me so that I can review it and then I can make a video on it.
Uh-huh.
But there's a pandemic, they couldn't send the products out. So there are some technical difficulties with
Okay, all
that.
right.
But yeah, people have reached out to me.
Well, that makes sense. You mentioned about Instagram. You've done some videos on Instagram as well, or just plainly TikTok?
TikTok. I don't usually post my TikToks on Instagram,
Mm-hmm.
but I have my Instagram linked in my TikTok profile so people can check it out whenever they want.
How did they reach out to you? Just to keep it simple, I mean. How did you reach out to
Oh,
you?
some people, some businesses reached out to me through Instagram, and some reached out to me through my email because I have
Ah,
my business email in my bio for both Instagram and TikTok. So
and you're the only one managing your business email as well. You have no one
yeah.
helping you out with the business stuff.
No, I usually, if I don't get anything, I'll probably just um, research about the product or something, or ask them to elaborate a little bit more. But other than that, yeah, it's I'm just doing it by myself.
Ah, okay, all right. No one is helping you, not even your tita or your mom, helping you with finances, how to decide which brand to deal with, stuff like that.
I mean, no,
No one.
not really,
Not really. Good. That's
because
good.
I have everything planned out anyway. Because I have a PayPal, so people can pay me there, and she doesn't really need to help me out with anything. But if she does, I will go to
Okay.
her.
Yeah, that's cool. That's good. That's good. Anyways, okay. Before I let you go, I want to ask you something. If someone is watching or listening to this, because I'll be on this will be on YouTube as well, but there's no video, so they'll just hear your voice. But if someone is listening to this who would want to also start their own account and their to be relevant on TikTok, what would you advise
Yeah.
them? What tips can you give them?
If you go to school, if you go to private or public school, don't care about what they would think, and don't think about how they would judge your content. Because I used to be really scared that if I post this, people will say I'm dramatic and stuff, and that's why I didn't post. And
Oh, okay.
that didn't that didn't do anything. So I
Okay.
guess be confident in what you want to do, and don't care about what others think.
That's a really a good advice. It's simple, but it's really basic and so basic that it actually can cover a lot or it can actually help people a lot when it comes to being consistent and being persistent in what they want to achieve. That's actually a good advice, actually. Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
So aside from TikTok, I know they can reach you through TikTok and in Instagram as well. Are there other ways they can reach out to you?
um, I don't think so because I'm usually most active on my TikTok and my Instagram. So, and I'm very responsive to comments, and I like
Okay.
comments and respond to them. So, I don't think there's any other way that they can reach out to me besides that.
Okay. I'll share your. Is it okay if I'll share your username on the show notes, or you can just say it here as well?
We can do both if you want to. We can share it.
All right.
It's Ashley Leanne on TikTok.
So that wraps up our show. That's it for now, and thank you for listening to this episode. I hope you'll join me again next time here on Digitally Matters. This has been Ray Baguio, and until next time, ciao.